Welcome back, everybody. It's great to be back in recording. I know it's been a couple weeks, and I know we say that every time. But with that being
Yeah,
said, how you doing, man?
I'm great, man. Oh, so much has happened. I even wrote down like on a little notepad all these different things that's been happening every other day. It's been awesome. So many things going on in RuneScape for us.
So much good things. Nothing bad, just good things
Just
on
good.
general.
All good. All great. Especially
Oh,
for you, man.
especially for me, especially for my spooned ass.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, there's no other way to put it. I'm just spooned.
It's almost to the point where like you could piss off some people.
Yes. Well, just think, because I've started putting dates by things, and like it's only been 2 weeks since my last huge drop, and I just got another huge drop, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Huge,
But
man. Like it's not like a crazy, crazy expensive item, but it's one of those items that really set back a lot of people's accounts,
Mhm.
especially Iron Men.
Oh
They
yeah,
go crazy for this item. It just completely unlocks the rest of the game for them. And
yeah,
you got
and
it with like just a couple hundred kills.
yeah, like I mean, let's just talk about it. Let's talk about our accounts, where we're at, what we're doing, kind of thing. Do you want to start us off with
Yeah.
that, and then I'll freaking
Yeah.
drop drop the good juice.
So ever since the last episode when we got the Ellie, it's been great. We got some money from that, got a good split, four-way split. Um, Ever since then, I've just been buying some buyable resources. I got my crafting to 99. Only took me like, I don't know, 6, 7 days of just pretty passive training. Just whenever I had some
Mhm.
time during work or at home, I just get on mobile and just make some dragon leather, green dragon bodies. That's what I did from 91 or 92 to 99.
You
And
got it quick, like you got it in
yeah,
like a week. It was awesome.
yeah, and it's awesome to get those done. I did mention in our past episodes that I wanted to spin a wheel and get one level at a time and keep things fresh, but I'm not burnt out at all, so I'm just gonna switch things up. And if I feel like just busting out a skill, especially if I have the money for it, I'll just get that done. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing herb lore. I'm making ranging potions. And after this skill, I'll be pretty much done with my buyable skills, and that's probably gonna burn me out a little bit because I'm so used to seeing like 300k an hour, 400k an hour with construction. When I got that to 99, I was seeing like 600k an hour, 700 at times.
That
And so the next goal that I have are a couple like mini goals, and I'm really close to all of them. I have 3 goals. I want to get 92 mining, which I just hit 91, so I can unlock the amethyst, so I can just really AFK that for a long time this summer, um, which is only like 20k an hour. So it's going to be a lot different from what I'm used to
yeah,
lately.
you're gonna
But
be
I'm just glad that I'm going to be out of Motherlode Mine, and I'm a really AFK chill guy, so I don't think it's going to bother me too much.
yeah, and you're gonna have a lot of time here coming up in a couple months with your
Yeah, a lot
farming
of
on the
tractor work. Um, I'm safe on the tractor when I'm driving. Like I'm not reckless or anything.
like just
I always
explain
do stuff that's super, super AFK.
yeah,
I'm not going to be
just
doing
to
fight caves or anything,
yeah,
but
just
Amethyst is perfect for that, and I'm going to
mhm,
take advantage of that for sure. Get that done.
yeah, just to explain it to everybody, like for like 4 or 5 minutes, he's on a GPS on a road, so he just has to look up every like 5 seconds to just like make sure everything's going well. But other than
Yeah,
that, he just for like 3 or 4 minutes, he's going straight. Nothing's happening on the tractor. He's perfectly safe to AFK stuff on
yeah.
RuneScape while doing it.
I actually checked the time. I actually don't go straight. I go in a circle around the field. And the further, like the outer rows that I go around, that the tractor drives itself, it takes about 10 minutes for me to reach the end of the row. So I'm literally sitting on the tractor without touching the steering wheel or anything for 10 minutes. And I'm only
Yeah,
going like 7 miles an hour. So it's great. It's
like
super chill. I'm
you
on it
legit
all
just
day.
have to look up and see like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm still on the row. Like,
I'm not like my nose isn't like on my screen. It's on like it's flat on the armrest and I'm just
mhm,
glancing at it every now and then. It's super nice. I
glance.
wouldn't be anywhere I am right now without my job
Oh yeah,
on RuneScape. I mean, like I'm at 244 mil total XP, and man, if I didn't have mobile, I'd probably barely be hitting like 100 mil, or even less than that. I probably wouldn't even be playing the
It's a
game.
lot, man.
Yeah, but with the amount of hours I've put in, well, I wouldn't even have the 145 days of time played
Yeah.
in this account.
You'd probably be a lot like me,
Yeah.
like time-wise. I
Yeah,
only have 86 days and 19 hours, so
right.
like you'd probably be right in there with like
Yeah,
130, 140 mil.
right. So
'Cause
thanks
that's
to mobile, I am gonna max because of that
oh
for
yeah.
sure. And
We're
it's making it even easier for me to max with this beta coming out, which we'll talk about. But that's
mhm,
another goal of mine is to hit 92 agility as well, and I'm at 91 also. Just so
perfect.
I can say that I got the last requirement done for agility. Basically, I get that last floor from the Hallowed Sepulchre, and if I want to learn it, I will, but I probably won't for a while. But it's just gonna be nice to be able to have that available when I want to try it. So 92
Huge.
mining, 92 agility, and my other goal is 95 Slayer, which I'm at 94. So I just need to get one level for each skill.
One level,
I'm
one level,
halfway
one
through
level.
94 as well. Huh?
One level, one level, one level.
Yeah,
Almost
exactly.
there. It'll
So
take you
just
like
3 little mini goals
6
of mine. It's pretty exciting. I'm unlocking something pretty big for each one. I'm getting Hydras unlocked for my Slayer. So that's something I think I'll do a lot more of than the Hallowed Sepulchre. Um, just I think it'll be fun to make money and get that KC up. I like the pet a lot, so I'll definitely take advantage of that task, and I'll just be sitting at Konar tasks for the rest of my Slayer skill. I'm pretty sure.
the rest of your life.
Yeah, and it's going pretty fast with the cannon on Bloodvelds.
Oh
Just
yeah.
doing a lot of XP, and I've been doing
And
a
then
lot
your
of Jad
Jad task.
tasks as well. I hit like 13 Jad kills or something. It's been fun. I'm hoping to get that pet sometime soon. It should be soon. I don't think I'll go too dry for it if I do get dry, but
37.
whoa, hold on. Someone
What's
in
up?
our clan, Green Goblin, just hit 99 wood cutting.
Dang.
So shout out to Green Goblin. Hopefully, you'll listen to the podcast and hear your shout out. But grats,
I'm
dude.
just
This
gonna
guy's gonna
write.
max, man. He's
Yeah, he
like
is.
so close to maxing.
I'm gonna write it in the clan chat right now. Shout out in the podcast.
Yep, do
Perfect.
it. But yeah,
Um,
so those are my 3 little mini skills. Just trying to get to total level 220 or 2200. I'm at 2194 now, so I'm getting there. I'm pretty sure by the next episode we'll make, I'll be at 2200, which is awesome. And I'm just slowly chipping away to maxing. I'm kind of taking a break from PVMing, and I'm just kind of full throttling my skills because I
skilling it
just
out.
getting so close. Hitting that 99 crafting just really boosted me for just getting excited to get these skills out of the way.
Heck yeah,
Get that
man.
max cape.
Get it. Should I kind of want? I haven't talked to you about this, which I think would be fun to just kind of pop it on you on the podcast. Do you want to make a goal when you're gonna max,
Ooh,
like,
like a date?
and commit it to the podcast and see if you can hit that goal?
Oh, well, let's say New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve.
December
If I
31st.
can max by New Year's Eve this year and start 2023 off with a max cape, that would be great.
Dude, let's do it. I'm
We'll
here.
hold a big event, and I'm pretty sure it'll be around that time if I keep this up.
Dude, once you get the max cape, we need to sell everything in your bank and start over.
Just start over.
Scratch.
Just use my skills and just
Just your
sit at
skills.
corrupted gauntlet.
Nah, that'd be hell.
Yeah, so
Um,
that's really all I've been doing. Just we've been doing some events in the clan, which we'll talk about, and I've just been skilling on mobile
perfect.
and doing Jad tasks on my computer. What about you?
It seems like every night you have a freaking Jad task, man. It's like, dude, you
Well,
want to
well,
do
I'll
something?
get it
It's like
on
Jad
mobile
task.
sometimes, and I'll just hold on to it until I get on the
Mhm.
computer.
Of course, yeah.
Which
It's
I
just
could
so
do it on
good.
mobile, but like I can't at work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um,
And that
it's just
just
so
sounds
good
super
though.
annoying.
Such good experience. Okay, I guess it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Like the last 30 episodes or whatever. Not 30, because we don't even have 30. We probably have like 10. But still working on my elite diary grinds. I have made some awesome progress though with the elite diary grind. I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elite diaries completed and out of the way, done, gone. I've gotten the Falador. Excuse me. The Falador, the Fremenic, the Kramja, the Lumbridge, and the Mauritania diaries, all completed, all done. And it feels so good, man. It feels so good to get those done,
Congrats,
especially the
dude.
Lumbridge one.
Oh man, I think the Lumbridge one has the best rewards from it.
Dude, just the not having to remember a lunar staff or a drainer. Is that what it's called?
The Draymond staff.
Draymond staff is just amazing. Just
Yeah, just
um,
drop them. I just dropped all 20 of mine when I finished that diary. It's like I don't need this.
got rid of it. Other than that, I'm just skilling alongside with you, trying to get the stats I need to finish these elite diary grinds. I'm getting super close. Like, if I just want to go skill by skill, I only need 3 more smithing levels, 2 more agility levels, 3 more mage levels, a bunch more fletching, which is what I'm working on right now. 4 more thieving, 4 more prayer, 4 more wood cutting, and a few more slayer. Like, it's a lot, but it's also not that much. It'll probably take me a month or 2 to finish all the way. But
Yeah, I remember my grind for my achievement cape. It was like a 4-month grind when I first decided to go for it.
yeah, dude, and
It was so satisfying to get that done.
it's been like steady. Like it's I feel like the elite diaries are staggered just perfectly enough where you can get one or two of the like diaries done like in the middle of your grinds. Like
Yeah, it's nice.
yeah, exactly. So that's what I've been doing, just fletching my way around, and then whenever I'm on the computer, like actually playing, I'll be doing Slayer. Um, all, and that's basically it. That's all I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. Which brings me to what happened this morning, today. Yesterday I
420.
was 420, baby. Um, um, yesterday I was skipping through a bunch of tasks because I was getting a bunch I didn't like. Um, and then I landed on Lizardmen, and I was like, man, I really don't want to do Lizardmen, but like I've skipped like 4 tasks in a row now. I might as well just go do the Shamans. And this morning on 600, let me get the notes. 648 KC at the Shamans, I got the Dragon Warhammer drop. Super soon,
Yes.
baby. Let's go.
I was on the backhoe working and I was digging this trench and I just feel my watch vibrate. And I look at my Discord notification and you said something like, well, it's a good thing I did this task. And I was thinking like, wait, what task was he at? Because I remember the night before you were telling me like, okay, I'm done skipping. Whatever task I get, I'm just gonna force myself to do it. And you got the shamans. And I'm like, good, good luck doing all like 160 of them or something.
It's 198.
198.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking to myself, I was like, what task did he get? Wait, don't tell me he got the Warhammer drop. And I quickly took my phone out of my pocket and I saw a screenshot you posted and I saw like the purple font. I'm like, no way. And I zoom
Yeah,
in and
dude.
it's the freaking hammer on the ground.
Yeah, it's legit exactly 2 weeks ago was when we got the Ellie drop. And then I got the Warhammer drop today. And I was just like, I'm getting so like my luck in RuneScape right now is abysmal. Like it is crazy. Like just talking about it though too is I also have a terrible luck thing. I was killing cave kraken today and I got another jar of dirt. Like I don't even have one of the Trident of the Seas yet from it, but I have 2 jars of dirt from the freaking thing. So
Insane, man.
still crazy though, having another 1 of 1,000 drop when I've only killed Kraken probably 400 times.
Yeah. I think it was settled or someone who on their main, their their maxed main, he was trying or no, like when he was trying to go for his Warhammer the first time, it took him like 10,000 kills or something. Like it took him
Oh,
way too long to
something
get the
crazy.
hammer.
I know what you're talking about. I think it was like 23,000 actually.
23,000. Yeah,
something like that. I
that's
need
a
to
lot.
look back into it, but it was something just crazy. And I'm over here, 648 KC, another cool 40 mil into the
Yeah.
bank.
Yeah, you never have the option now to complain about being dry for anything anymore.
I can't unless it's for like 4 months. If I'm dry and don't get any drops for like 4 months is when I can start complaining. But like from here till like September, I can't complain at all with this game. It's given me way too much already.
Just watch, you're gonna get like one of those unique drops. The freaking first week Raids 3 comes out. You're gonna be like a billionaire.
Let's go, baby. Max cash stack. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Well, that's crazy, man. And like our clan is just so surprised at your luck lately.
Dude.
Like
And it's
there's like
awesome.
how?
Like
How is this happening?
let's just go straight into the events, what we've been doing. Because I feel bad. Because like I've just been winning everything in the clan too. And I'm just like, I don't mean to, it's just happening. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
You wanna
Because
know a
like
secret?
what's up?
You know our BGS giveaway, which we'll talk about?
Mhm.
The bot didn't work for the random number in the Discord, so I used a website to spin a wheel with all 40 numbers, and it got your number.
Really?
And so I re-rolled it, dude. I'm like, screw you, you're not winning this damn sword. Like, I'm giving it to someone else.
Dude, you have to leave this in the episode.
I am. I'm letting everybody know that this guy over here, man, like, you are so spooned.
Oh my gosh, I'm winning. Life loves me right now. Oh my goodness, I
Yeah.
need to go buy a lotto ticket, man. I've never bought a lotto ticket, but I need to buy one at some
Just go to
point
the
soon.
duel arena, man.
Go to
We're
Duel
gone.
Arena. Go bet my 40 mil right now. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh man.
Um, yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
Anyways, we can talk about our events.
Yes, let's go. So last time we recorded, we recorded right after we did our first corp event, which like just to prove my point of winning, I got the Ellie drop that event, right?
At 59 kills
At
total.
59 kills total. So spooned, I win. Whoever was there with us wins. It was just great.
I was
And
there.
then that weekend we do the Barros event. So do you want to explain how it works?
So the Barros event was just a competition who could get the most value out of their drops within 10 kills from the Barros chest. And basically you're only going to win if you get uniques within your 10 drops. And so you go through your 10 runs and you post a screenshot of your loot, and whoever wins gets, the pot that you used to buy in. And I think people donated a couple mil to that pot.
Yeah. If you want me to find it, just to shout them out.
Yeah. Anyway, while you're looking, I'll explain a little more. So what happened is we got a couple people who got some uniques, and it was a really close call. And I believe you almost won. Like
I did win.
you were in the lead, huh? You did
I
win.
did win. Yes.
Dang.
So I won the event. Let me go back to the picture
Oh,
of
it
the
was it
chat.
was it was Bith who was just a
Yeah.
couple
So the
K
person,
behind.
yeah, the person that ran the event, Son of a Biff, shout out to him. He awesome dude. Ran this Barros event. It went awesome. Went great. He got an Aram's robe top drop, and I thought after, because he did his 10kc after me, I thought since he got that, it's a couple 100k more than what I got. I got the Aram's robe skirt drop. And so the robe top's a little more expensive. I was like, okay, he's going to win. My last KC, I can't even remember what I got.
It was
But
like was it a Torag?
I don't know. Let me check really quick. Barros chests. I got the Verax flail on my last KC,
Gotcha.
which just boosted me that much more, and I ended up winning by like 20k or whatever. And it's just like, are you kidding me? Like, I didn't want to win because I've won. Like, I've gotten so much good RNG so lately. Like, if you're in the clan and you're listening to this, I feel bad for my RNG and for the events lately. So, I don't
Should
know
have
if
just
that's
let
a
you
good
in the
thing to feel
BGS,
bad.
man.
You should have just taken me out, like, not even included me. Just take my money and scam me, and I wouldn't have cared. Um, but it's in the rightful winner's hands because I shouldn't have been on that list anyway.
Yeah.
Um, but that leads us to so those are the 3 events we've done since Corp, and now we're leading into the mini bingo, which you're hosting, right?
Yeah, well, the BGS giveaway as well, I can talk a little bit about it
Yeah.
as well. I wanted to host a giveaway, basically our first raffle in the clan. And basically, the raffle just means that you can buy a ticket, which will be pulled, and whoever gets the draw will win the item. And so I proposed a Bando Scott sword, and the tickets were 500K each, and you could buy up to 3 tickets. And we almost filled all 40 slots. It was nice. So thank you all thank you for everyone who participated. It really helped get us some fundraising for the clan. We did make a little bit more than what the Bandos God sword is worth. So thank you very much. And shout out to Tess Tickle. Nice name.
Yep.
He won. And the funny thing is, he hasn't even claimed it yet. And it was because he was in Disneyland at the time. But I believe he is home now. So if you're listening to this, please come and claim your BGS Tess. You deserve it.
You
You
just
deserve it way more than Colin over here.
and this man. Oh, and I forgot I was gonna shout out King Flip and also Tess again. They both donated substantial amount of money for the Barros event. It was awesome. Thank you for donating
That's
to the
great.
clan. Um,
We appreciate that support
yeah.
so much.
You never have to donate. Nobody ever has to donate, but we appreciate them because they make future events go super smoothly, makes future events more fun because we're planning on doing a drop party soon. I don't know exactly when, but a lot of that money that's being donated and stuff is gonna go straight into that drop party, ready to
Yeah.
go. Make it a big drop party for the clan.
Yeah. And, bigger rewards for these events is always more fun than
Mhm.
just winning 100K or something.
Yeah,
We got a couple dozen mil maybe in a future event. We'll see.
for real, for real. Um,
Which it leads us to our upcoming event that we just announced in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord and you're listening, you've been a long time listener. I know a lot of people have been joining recently who have been listening, especially on Spotify. So please join the Discord if you want to participate in these events. And I hope that this upcoming event goes well. I'm pretty excited to see everyone involved in it. It's going to be pretty exciting. It's we wanted to do a bingo, but we didn't want to make it really complex and crazy. And, I've heard all kinds of stories of how difficult it can be to organize a bingo event. So we're just calling this a mini bingo, where there's only going to be 4 tiles. And if you don't know how bingo works in RuneScape, it's basically just a chart with different boxes, and each box, if you get the drop for it, whatever it requests that you do, you can fill in that slot. And most bingos that I've seen is just filling out the whole board. And so that's what we're going to do with this mini bingo. If you can complete the board of 4 different tiles with a team of 3, you can do it by yourself, which I believe you are doing, Colin.
yeah.
You'll be doing that solo. You can do it with
So
a team of 2 or with 3.
yeah.
What's
So
up?
I'm doing it solo because if I win it, then I actually feel like I deserve this win.
Yeah.
If I had a
And you don't have to
teammate,
split the pot with anyone.
yeah, then I don't have to split. But like, if I had a teammate, I would just feel awful if I won again. Like, I just feel terrible. So I'm gonna go at it alone. I'm gonna try. I'm not just gonna lay down dead. But I'm okay. We had a little bit of technical issues with our recording program there. It's back. We're going again. Hopefully, you heard up to the point of the mini bingo. But again, I'll just say I'm going at it alone because most likely then I won't win. But if I do, then it'll actually
Yeah.
be earned, and I feel okay about it. If I went at it with a partner, I would just feel awful because just I'm winning. I'm winning, man. But if I win it alone, I'll feel okay because it's like, okay, it's
You
deserved.
deserve it. Oh
I
yeah.
went for it.
Yeah.
So
So just if you're interested in learning more about it, I can give you a little bit more details. So the 4 different tiles which you will need to do is you'll need to get a black mask drop. You'll need to get a head slot from any clue scroll, which means like any headpiece, hat, helmet, whatever that goes onto your head slot. You'll need to get any helmet from the Barros chest, so any kind of Barros helmet. And you will also need to get a Slayer helm recolor drop. And this does not include those combat achievements that you can recolor your Slayer helmet with or the Twisted Horns since they're tradable. So you'll have to get like a Vorkath head or the Hydra head or like the KBD heads, etc. And with these 4 different drops, you need to be able to screenshot it with that drop in your chat box, and you will also be requested to type in the code word in your chat box as well, just to prove that it is current with the event. And that code word won't be given out until the event starts, which is this Saturday.
get
So
ready,
I think
guys.
it'll be exciting.
I'm not gonna lay down and die, but somebody better beat me.
I think it's cool that they're like little tiny teams of 2 to 3 people all competing to do it. Like, I hope it introduces some content to people because I know in our clan some people haven't really done PVM yet, and 3 out of the 4 tiles is PVM, but it's not like crazy. Like, oh, get a Chambers unique drop or anything like that. Like normal bingo, it's just go get a black mask, go hit Barros and learn that, or just camp there for a day or two
Mhm.
until you get a helmet. And I think the hardest one might be the clue scroll one. But you never know. You could be lucky. You could just do easy clues all the time.
For real. That and like if it's your first time PVMing, like there are easier bosses like KBD that you can go do. Or if you want to like test yourself, go do like Calfight Queen or do Vorkath and go for the heads
Exactly.
there. Like
I like it. I think it provides a lot of different routes for people. And I was also thinking, like, I was wondering if our teams of different people, are they all going to do one tile together? Like, are they going to do KBD as a group? Are they going to do KBD solo in 3 different worlds until they get the helmet or the head? Are they all going to do black masks? Are they going to split things up? I just wonder how it's going to go, and I'm excited to see what happens.
I don't know. Like, I
We'll
think if
see.
I was in a group of 3, just to give some strategery out there, I think your more experienced player, if you have a more experienced player out of the 3, they'd go, like, by themselves to do that, but then your other 2 would go and do, like, KBD together. Because I think the kills would just
Yeah,
be faster, more DPS
yeah,
like that.
definitely.
So,
So
I
yeah,
don't
if you
know.
have any questions about this mini bingo, if you're unsure about some things, just go into the Discord and ask away. Go into the event chat, and we'll be able to answer any questions you have.
For
But yeah,
sure,
I
for
think
sure.
that's all I have to say about mini bingo
I think
this
it'll be
Saturday.
really fun, dude. Like, I don't know. I think this one's more of a warm up and a more of a learning curve for me and you on how to run a bingo sort of event. So then in a few months we can actually have a legit one and go at it with actual teams.
Yeah,
Maybe have a one-on-one, like 10-person per team
yeah,
bingo.
that'd be awesome. Like 10 tiles or something.
Yeah, or just a bunch of different things and have point systems. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I think it's a good like warm up to kind of figure it out.
Oh yeah. So if you're
Uh,
interested, join the Discord and sign up there. Hopefully you guys enjoy this event. I'm excited for it.
100%. Should we talk about the updates in the JMod blog and everything like that now?
Sure, let's do it.
Let's do it. Uh,
So, do
what's
you
the
want me to
first thing you
go?
want to talk?
And I think we should start with the PvP ornament kits.
Sounds
Be
good.
cool.
Let's do it.
So, as you guys have heard, and if you haven't heard yet, they are remaking the Duel Arena into a different PvP experience. Right now they're just calling it the PvP arena. I don't know if that's what they're really going to call it or if they're going to try something different. But they just this past week advertised what these ornament kits are going to look like that you can unlock by participating in PvP there. It's going to be untradeable, so don't worry, it's not going to be botted and used to make money for farming gold, but it's just going to be a reward for participating in PvP. And these ornament kits, I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think the Bandos one is my favorite. It's
Same.
probably going to be the only one that I'll go for. And if I do enjoy the PvP aspect of it, I'll go for the Armadillo as well. But
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I think they made them just cool enough where it's gonna be fun to like grind out for them because I think the Bandos personally like seeing them on the player models like on the site they have these like rotating models where you can see the whole outfit, the whole gear set together.
Yeah.
And I think the Bandos looks better than the Bandos now, to tell the
Oh,
honest
it
truth.
does.
I think
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks awesome. Like the Armadillo, I think it still looks goofy.
I
The
think it'll look a lot better with the Slayer helm instead of the stupid bird helmet,
Yeah, for real, for
the
real.
beak. I
Yeah,
do like the legs of the Armadillo a lot. I like the
gotcha.
color scheme of that. Um, it's just a
Yeah,
lot less goofy looking because Armadillo, it's like because I have a female character, so when I have Armadillo on, you can like see her belly, I think, and like it's like a skirt with like tall
weird.
socks basically for the legs.
It's
Kind
just
of
it looks weird. Here, I'm gonna put it
weird.
on my character right now.
Yeah. But the Bandos is sweet because you're wearing like a tunic underneath it instead of just showing your bare chest uh with it, and it just makes it look really cool, and it's just a lot of details added to it.
It looks
Um
like you took this like armor from this goblin that you just killed, this amazing armor, and then made your humanly like touch on it, if
yeah.
you know what I mean. Like it's not so barbaric anymore, and it just
Yes,
looks
that's the word.
really
I
good.
was thinking barbaric works really well. It looks more like a soldier would wear it than just like some goblin armor.
Hmm.
And he has a Elder Maul recolor as well that matches the Bandos outfit, which is pretty cool as well.
Hmm. I've never
Um,
actually like looked at the normal Elder Maul, so I
oh
can't really
yeah,
have an opinion on it.
I think I like the original look of the Elder Maul more, but I appreciate any ornament kits into the game. Just adds different looks to different things.
Yeah. I like the D Warhammer. I also just like the red too, so like I'm kind of here or there about it. Like
Yeah,
the gold D Warhammer looks kind of cool. It'll look cool to just like show off, I feel like,
right.
at some point, but it won't be something I'll be dying to get my hands on.
Yeah, I don't know. My thoughts are mixed on that one. I appreciate it, but
Mhm.
I don't think it'll be one that I'll grind for. It just
Yeah,
depends on how long the grind is to get them.
for sure. Like that's exactly what I'm saying is like I don't think I'll grind for it unless like either I might love the PvP arena. I might learn how to PvP through it and it might be amazing. You never know. Like
Oh yeah,
just like Guardians of the Rift, although I already expected that I'd love it because it's a new way to do rune crafting. I fell in love with it for that week and a half that I grinded it, man. Like and
oh man,
I
yeah,
really enjoyed grinding it, and I can see myself in a month or 2, "Oh, I'm gonna start grinding rune crafting again. Let's go do more Guardians of the Rift so I can finish the collection logs. I only
yeah,
need, like, 2 more things."
right.
So,
Yeah, they got a couple other ornament kits. They got the dragon claws. It's a darker color, and there are only two claws instead of what is it, three, four? I don't know. It's like it's I don't know how to explain it. It's like just two big giant tongs for
like, 2
claws.
big giant claws. Um, Seto, we've said his name in the podcast before. Shout out to Seto. He posted a picture that I thought was really funny. The claws do remind me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with Shredder, just Shredder's
Shredder.
claws.
Yeah.
Um,
If
they look
if
a
you want to
lot
know
like
it,
that.
it's like exactly like that.
Mhm. So, if you wanna, like if you don't wanna look at it, for a RuneScape and you want to know kind of what it looks like, just look up Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and look at his
Right.
hands.
Exactly.
uh,
Well,
other than that, I don't think there's much more with the PvP arena. Did they have a date? I don't think they have a date set yet,
no,
right?
no date yet,
Just
as
that they're
far as
still
I
working
know.
on it.
Yeah.
Um,
So that's something to look forward to for sure. Just
yeah,
we could always use more PvP updates, especially safe PvP, not just wilderness stuff.
for sure, for
That's always
sure.
encouraged.
Yeah. Something new that came out this last week, just moving on from the PvP ornament kits, was the Easter event. So I haven't done the Easter event yet, but you have, and you kind of wanted to talk about it, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that it exists, and I did it basically just to get my music cape trimmed because I only needed the 3 Easter songs that I didn't have unlocked yet. And if you didn't know, you can get the music cape without getting the holiday music. But if you get every song unlocked, including the holiday sound music tracks, you can get it trimmed so it has that black trim down the sides. And so I was just excited that it all aligned perfectly, that Easter was right around the corner when I got my music cape, that I would do it and get it trimmed. And I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the holiday events. They're kind of bland and basically just made so that you can get some fun cosmetics for the holidays.
Yeah.
Um, it's not
Like,
as fun anymore because you can get everything that you missed the previous years. Unlike how it was in RuneScape back when we were kids, where it's like that's the only year that you get the chance to get it, which
yeah,
makes it super fun because it's like, oh, I got this item that will never be available ever again.
I don't know. And like to me, they're just kind of gimmicky, and like I feel like the events are never planned out. I think Jagex is like, oh, Easter's in like 2 weeks. We need to make something for that. Crap. Like it never feels like a genuine like thing.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much love put into that, which I don't hate that, like I don't really care. Like I'd
Yeah,
rather have them put their work in other stuff, but I always appreciate that it does exist. And it's always fun to see all the people around while you're playing wearing the cosmetic items for that week. It just kind of brings a little bit of holiday cheer, I guess, into the game. Even though I don't really wear any of it. It's just fun to see other people wearing it.
for sure, dude. Like this is what I think would be a cool like Christmas event. That's not really an event. Like not even like like a little quest line thing that you do or anything you do. I think they just need to make the Grand Exchange kind of snowy. They need to make like the world Christmassy like they always do every year. I
Yeah.
think and then they need to put like Santa or something something similar to Santa, maybe RuneScape's version of Santa like at the GE
Yeah.
with a big old throne and you can just go sit on Santa's lap and like take screenshots and whatnot with them. And he'll give you a little gift and it'll be the little gimmick that they give for that Christmas.
Yeah.
Like
Nice.
something super low key I think would be awesome. Like like if they did it right, it'd just be used for what it's used for and it'd be fun. Like cuz you do the event for the 5 minutes that it takes and then you never think about it again. It'd be the same thing if you just did a little like, oh, you can walk up to Santa, do the thing you want to do with it and walk away and you're done. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like if they do something like that and make it really interesting and fun, they could just reuse that every year, just as
Yeah.
long as they make it correctly,
Mhm.
where it's like something you look forward to, but it's not like, oh, I don't want to click and go through dialogue for this. Just make it like a fun traditional event that comes back every year that people look
Maybe
forward to.
one different gimmick, like, one year
Yeah.
there might be, like, Connect 4 tournament. Like, we have the Connect 4 stuff on the side, like,
Oh yeah.
why not make a system where you can, like, set up random tournaments for the holiday and have
Put
it
like
be, like
a high score leaderboard.
yeah, high score leaderboard or, like, put it where, um, people win random amounts of GP or something. Nothing amazingly crazy, but, like, enough to make it enthusiastic and people wanting to do it.
Yeah, I agree. So I don't know if I'll be doing. I know I'm gonna still do the holiday events just to have the items to put in my costume room in my house, but it's never something I really look forward to.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy it exists, and that's really it.
Well, and like it is a nice little break to go and see what they're doing for Christmas.
Yeah,
But like I don't remember if it was like last Christmas or something, but like sometimes they're just a little too long, and it's like I feel like
yeah,
I shouldn't be doing this. I feel like I could be doing something else with my time right now.
yeah. Really, the biggest thing I like about it is I usually do it on like the day it's released on the Wednesday, and I go to World 302 to do it. So there's like 100 people doing it at the time. And
Yeah,
it's just
that's
kind of
fun.
a fun little tradition where it's like, oh, everybody's doing it with me. That's fun.
That is fun. That's cool. Okay,
Yeah.
keep doing it, Jagex. You do you.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to get together with everyone and doing something stupid and meaningless, but getting together kind of as a community for the holiday, even if it is for just 20 minutes.
Mhm. For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, there's two more things on our JMod blog thing. Do you want to end on the really good thing or the kind of disappointing thing?
Let's go into the Giants Foundry,
Okay, that's what
which
I was.
is you're saying it's kind of disappointing, right?
Yes, kind of. Like
Yeah.
it might turn out to be really good, but what I've heard about it, and granted, all I've heard about it is from you. I haven't read the blog like tisk
Yeah.
tisk on podcast maker here, but just haven't. So
I just my first reaction to it was like we didn't really ask for this kind of content,
you
at
want to go
least
over
from what
kind
I've
of what
seen.
it is?
Yeah. So the Giants Foundry is another mini game, and don't be wrong, I love the mini games they're adding into the game, and I love that they're adding more to every skill. But I just thought that they were going to add a mini game to a different skill before they get to smithing. I feel like smithing is at a pretty good spot right now, except for the fact that 99 smithing is a rune plate body. But then again, who's going to grind 99 smithing just so that they can make a rune plate body?
Yeah.
It's just the ability to make it, which is fine. But anyway, I don't think it's like broken in terms of leveling up smithing. It's pretty easy to do it. It just takes a little bit of money. You could just do gold bars or, whatever. It's not that hard. It's not as hard as other skills.
Yeah.
And I mean, basically the mini game is you go and you are given commissions for making these giant swords for giants. And it's going to require bars to make into these swords. You have to make it into a specific way that the giant requests. And there's going to be a whole interface of how you make the swords, and you'll be given XP for it. And they said somewhere in the blog, I don't see where it's at, but I believe they did say that this is an XP focused activity. So, I mean, you're not going to make money from it. So it's basically you're only doing it to get the XP for it. I mean, there are some pretty cool rewards for it. There's probably only one that I would be excited for, which I have never done before, and I probably will never do. I just kind of appreciate that it's an award that you get for it.
Yeah.
But it's it's gonna be pretty high XP per hour, and I think a lot of people are gonna do it just because it's probably a lot better than just grinding blast furnace for hours on end.
Mm.
But yeah, that's really it. If you want to look more into it, and just the really fine details of what it really is. They have a whole blog on it on the website, on the Old School RuneScape. And I can just talk about the one reward I'm excited for. It's the
Yeah.
8 cannonball mold. So you'll be able to make you'll be able to use 2 steel bars to smith 8 cannonballs at once. So you'll be doubling your
Oh,
production
that's
speed
awesome.
for cannonballs. So it won't be as AFK anymore, but you're going to be making it twice as fast. So
Yeah.
that just means more cannonballs at the GE.
Lowering the
Um,
cannibal price.
yeah. And
Which
I guess I can also shout out the smithing catalyst reward. It is an unstackable item, and when you create bars at a furnace, and this excludes the blast furnace, you will not only have the amount of coal required, but you'll also double the XP given. So this is going to be really good for making like rune bars and stuff because you'll be
Yeah.
able to. It's basically. Does that just mean you'll be able to basically use normal furnaces, kind of like the blast furnace? You won't
Not
have to
like the
use as
blast
much
furnace, because
coal.
you won't be able to make as much at a time
Yeah.
still, but you will be able to use half the coal and half,
Right.
like, because how many coal do you need to smith
I
one
think
rune
it's like
bar?
8 coal and 1 runite ore,
Which just
one
is,
bar.
yeah, 8 coal and 1 runite ore. Like, that's what, 9 inventory slots, so you can smith 3 at a time. It makes it so you can smith 6 at a time now,
Yeah.
which, I mean, if you're smithing runite bars, like, good for you, I guess, but, like, why?
Yeah.
Why are you smithing other
We
than,
have
like,
the
if you
blast
have,
furnace,
yeah, if you have runite ore and you wanna smith it, go ahead, but just do it at the blast furnace. It takes 0 time. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just
It's kind
seems
of a
like,
good system they have where like you go to the Motherlode mine, you spend hours and hours there, you get crap ton of ore there. If you're doing this without like buying the ore itself, then you have all that ore and then you take it to the blast furnace and make all the bars you can with all the ore and all the coal that you get.
and then with those bars, go make some armor and some stuff with it.
Yeah. I
And it's
think
just
it's a
like,
really good system.
it's really balanced. Like,
Yeah.
and like, I think a lot of people still are confused. Like, I feel like I'm saying like a lot right now, but the smithing, you brought it up. Room plate bodies are 99. It's like, that's that's weird because they're not even the best thing, and it takes a 99 skill person to smith that. But if you lower it at all, it starts ruining the economy around like rune items and stuff. Because then, say they put it where you can start using it, you can start smithing it where you can start using it, like, and put it at like 50 smithing. Rune items would be worthless, and then you'd never
Yeah.
have those alch drops at bosses and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
if they were to do that change, they would have to change so many drop tables for different creatures
and there'd have
because
to be
like
more dragon
you can
drops.
get a rune plate body from I don't even know. Is it like necreals and stuff? And like you don't have to get 99 smithing to get a rune plate body if you're an Iron Man.
Yeah.
You can get it way. You can just buy it at the shop,
I
free to
just think
play.
the reason why they do that is because then you can make money from smithing your
Yes,
rune into
I
plate
don't. I
body.
think it's fine where it's at. That's why I thought that this mini game. I feel like no one asked for it. I do appreciate it, and I do believe it's going to be successful. But
I just hope
I
it's not
I
like
just yeah, I hope it's just not dead
becomes
content.
dead content in a month. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of people are like that with Guardians of the Rift, is that it might be dead in a month. I don't think that one's gonna be dead because there needed to be a revamp for rune crafting. There
Oh
needed to
yeah.
be something
Oh
new.
yeah.
There
It's
I
rune
just
crafting. People are
I
gonna use that over a lot of other methods of rune crafting.
Oh, yeah, and I just feel that smithing's just in a spot, like, yeah, some people might hate it, but I don't hate it as much as, say, agility. I don't hate it as much as, say, mining. I don't hate it as much as, say, wood cutting. Like, those are things that I think could have awesome, like, mini games, and I know how it's up there for agility, but mining and wood cutting, I feel like there would be awesome opportunities for mini games for those.
Oh man, for sure.
And, like,
There's
you've
a
even
lot.
talked about some ideas, and maybe one episode we need to just talk about ideas that we've had with
Just like a
different
little
skills.
brainstorming thing. Have a
Yeah,
guest from our clan in with us.
I think that'd be fun. Maybe
Yeah,
we need to talk about, like, just throwing this idea out there in the podcast and see if anybody wants to comment on it. Maybe we should throw out an idea for every skill, what a new mini game would be for that skill.
probably exclude any combat skills.
Yeah, or any skills that have gotten a recent mini game, like
Yeah,
Temperos. Like, there's nothing much better than Temperos that you could do for fishing. Like, Temperos is awesome. There's nothing much
yeah,
better than Guardians of the Rift for rune crafting.
right.
Like, so those 2 would probably be excluded too. But a
And
lot of
Slayer.
other,
I mean, if you have a good idea for Slayer, let us know.
yeah, bring back dungeoneering, I guess, like.
Yeah,
Uh,
they just need to make Dungeoneering a rates 4 or something.
yeah. Who knows?
Anyway, we're rambling.
Hey, people asked for longer podcasts, so I'm okay with rambling.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
But that's the Giants Foundry. I know we didn't really talk too much about it, but it's really early, I think. I think a lot of things might change because they do that. They listen to the feedback of the players, and then they'll do another blog, and then another blog, and then 3 more blogs later. And then so I'm sure we'll talk about it uh, quite often in the future.
well, and with the reception like this, like, they might just cut it. You never know. Like,
Yeah,
because I know a lot of people that have said, like, "This sounds kind of unnecessary."
yeah.
Like,
I mean, they've introduced or they proposed 3 different skills that never made it into the game. They spent months and months coming up with these skills, and it's nowhere to be found because the players don't want it. So don't always believe that uh, things will make it into the game if you read it on a blog. Even if it passes the poll, there's been a couple things where it's not in the game, even though it passed. Uh,
yeah.
I've seen some YouTube videos about that. But anyway, I think we
Some
can jump into the last JMod blog that actually happened this morning, and I mean,
most amazing
I haven't seen
thing.
anyone talk about it. I haven't looked at Reddit or anything since it's so new. But just talking to you about it, I've only talked to you and maybe one other person in the clan. It is the iOS beta. How
Yeah.
have you experienced it so far?
So I haven't really done anything that utilizes the iOS beta, but I did go from, like, Lizardman Shaman, logged out after that, and then went to work and started AFKing fletching while I was there. And I did see some of, like, the timers and stuff for your boosts and for, like, your
Nice.
stamina pots or your poison resistant pots and stuff
Oh,
on the
cool.
side. You know how, like, you can see on RuneLight, like, how much time you have until you get another debuff, or how much time you have until your poison resistance goes away. They have that now on
That's
mobile,
cool.
which is awesome, which makes it seem like I could go do some things if I wanted to on mobile. Um,
Right.
which and they're perfect. They're right next to the inventory. They're not in the way at all. It's just I like it. It looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it, man. I've only done one thing. I've only done agility on it, but my experience with it is so much better than it was before on mobile. I was doing the Ardoin rooftop course on mobile with the beta, and there's like 3 things about it that are great. So the first thing is you can see the green boxes of where to click, which is amazing. The second thing that I realized is when I tapped on the green box or anywhere that it red clicks, like if you want to open your bank or anything like that, my phone actually had haptic feedback when I when I red clicked, which is actually really really nice. And so that just means that my phone vibrates just a little tiny bit every time I red click.
I
So
think
every
I
time I
noticed that
tapped on the green box to go to the next spot on the agility course, it was nice to actually feel in my hand just a little tiny boop to the next spot. I
yeah.
don't know how to explain it anymore, but it's really satisfying, and
It's
it
like your
kind
phone
of
just got
indicates to
bumped.
me, yeah, it indicates to me that I didn't misclick, and I don't have to like
Look at it.
re-click. I don't have to look all the way at it.
Yeah, because I think I was feeling that when I was clicking the bank, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah,
So
and the third thing is the sidebar that shows your XP per hour. You can open up that sidebar, and it shows all the skills you've been working on, and
I didn't even see that.
yeah, there's a whole like sidebar on the right side, and if you tap on, there's only one icon on it right now. I don't know if they're gonna add more, but it's kind of weird looking right now. But there is on the top right the little skill icon that you have like in game with the 3 bars, the chart. And when you tap on that, it shows all the different skills that you've gained in that session. And so I only did agility, so I only saw the one skill there for agility, and it was nice because it showed just like RuneLight, shows your XP per hour, the XP you've gained, all that info. And even after you complete a lap on the course, it actually tells you how many laps you've done, how many laps until your next level up, and how many laps per hour that you're doing, which is crazy to have that on mobile.
Yeah, it's
It's like
awesome.
the perfect experience. Everything you
It
need for agility on mobile.
I just think it'll make life on mobile a little easier. Like, mobile in itself is awesome. Like, I don't think to stay successful with mobile, they didn't even need to add anything else, because just to be able to play RuneScape on your phone anytime, anywhere, and make some gains and do some like skilling and whatever just to pass the time is amazing in itself. But when you make it better like than that, I, I just don't know. Like, it immediately made it better. It
Yep.
immediately made it better, which means I don't know. I might play mobile more often. I might
Yeah.
be encouraged to do stuff on mobile. Heck, I might go buy an iPad so I can play mobile in my
Right.
house when I'm
That
watching TV
good.
with my wife.
It's that good.
It
And
is.
there are people that are just dedicated mobile players. They just don't have a laptop or a computer to play on, and they just like to play on their iPad, and it works.
Like, that's
Now
the
it's
one
gonna be
thing
even
is
better.
I got such stubby fingers, like, playing on my phone, I misclick so many times. It is kind of annoying sometimes. That's why fishing was, like, the perfect skill for me, because I don't have to be very accurate to drop all my stuff,
Yeah.
and
And
I don't
now you'll be able to have fishing indicators on mobile. You'll be able to see all the fishing spots a little better.
true, but that's
You
over
won't need
with. I
I'll
don't need
use it.
that anymore. Tell me how it is. Tell me what I'm missing out
Yeah.
on.
Mobile is amazing for, like, wood cutting and bank standing skills and things like that if you're just wanting to AFK stuff and keep those gains rolling. But there are people that have done the Inferno on their phone, so
Which
anything's possible.
blows my mind, man.
And
Like,
that was before you could place ground markers and tiles and things like that.
oh, it just wants me to, like, throw up with how sickening that is to me. Just people. But, like, I'm impressed with how talented they are.
Yeah,
But
it's awesome.
jeez,
Super cool.
super, super cool. Um,
Yeah, I think that wraps up our JMod blogs, unless you have anything else to say.
no, I
We
think
can
we
move
just need to
on.
move to our last little section and then call it a podcast.
Sweet.
Call it a time.
You wanna go forth with that?
Let's do it. So, like we said the last couple times that we were wanting to ask a question and get responses and whatnot, we finally freaking did it. It's taken
Yeah.
a bit, but we finally did it. We asked a question in our Discord, which is where you'll most likely see the question of the week or the question of the next podcast. Um,
Before you continue, um, we made a Get Rolls channel in the Discord,
oh,
and
true,
if you want to
yes,
participate in these questions, there is a role you can get so that you can have a role in your profile to be pinged when we ask a new question. So if you want to go to the Get Rolls, you can press the buttons of where you're from and what activities you like to do, and then there's one at the very bottom called Podcast Question, and it's a
yeah,
red question mark. So be sure to tap on that reaction at the bottom if you want to participate in these questions, which we'll be doing.
yeah,
Anyway, continue.
100%. Like, if you join the Discord, go to the Get Rolls first thing so that you don't miss out on anything. Because there's been a couple times where we announce something in the events chat, or we announce something to the what's it called, events and parties role, and people miss out and say, "Oh, I wanted to participate in that, but I didn't know about it." And it's like, "Well, are you in that role? Are you getting
Yeah,
pinged about it?" So make sure you've gotten your roles, especially those that are in the clan already and don't know about it. Go get your roles so you can be notified about the stuff, about what we're
yeah.
doing
It's
in the
getting to
clan.
the point where our Discord's getting large enough to where we don't want to at everyone all the time.
The Yeah, because it started giving me warnings when I was doing the corp event.
Yeah.
Um, is like, you're gonna notify 40 people. Are you sure about that? Like, it's like,
You
yes,
sure?
send it.
Yeah.
I want to annoy 40 people's lives right now. No,
Right.
I think the one coolest thing about the Get Roll thing that you did with this is seeing where people are from, because it's kind of cool to see that there are people all around the world just here in our clan, here in our Discord, interacting with us. I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
So you get
Hearing
to meet
different
people.
accents from people, it's great.
Mhm. Love it. Especially, like, not to throw anybody out there, but the Aussies out there, man, love your voice. Love it. But going back to what I was talking about, we actually asked a question this week, and got some responses in our Discord. So please join our Discord, get into that questions and answers role, and start answering our question. We'll ask the next question here too in a minute. But the question that we asked was, if you could remove any piece of content from OSRS, what would it be and why? Do you have an answer, Carter, for yourself before we read some off from our awesome people in the Discord?
I actually didn't really think too much about it. Really, instead of like removing it, I just wish we could do something different with fire making. I really don't like that Wintertot is like the only thing you can do with the entire skill. I mean, there are really small niche things you can do with it, like lighting lanterns and stuff, but I think they should kind of do what they did with RuneScape 3 and other, other versions of the game throughout time, where you can get different buffs and things like that with it. But right now, I just feel like we would be totally fine if fire making was just not a skill in the game.
Yes, 100% agreed. But like, it's there, so might as well get it done. But still,
Yeah.
agree with you,
Every time
100%.
I'm doing Wintertime, I'm like, why am I here?
Why is
Well,
this?
it's just because I'm a main, and it's like I don't need any of this loot that you get for it. But yeah, I
Like,
just don't like the skill, and a lot of
talking
people
about
don't.
spooned, I got spooned the whole outfit really early for it too.
Yeah,
And so like now I'm only looking for the fire tome and the pet. I think those are the last two things I need from it. And
yeah.
it's
I'm
I'm
at
only 85.
185 with just the top. So
Yeah. Let me see. Exclamation point KC Wintertot. Oh, not even doing that. KC Wintertot.
yeah, it's crazy.
167 and I have the whole outfit and the Burma torch. I've gotten the Burma torch 4 times too. Like
You spooned
I
ass.
am spooned. But like now there's like no point to go to Wintertot. Like
Just
unless
to
I'm
get your
pet
99.
just get my 99. I don't know. I agree with you, but 100%. I'm going to shout out the first comment because I completely agree with it. This is what I would want out of the game. Like just get rid of it. Is Barbarian Assault. And the person that put that in was Seto Kaiba. We've said his name like in this podcast and before. Shout out to him again. I 100% agree with you, man. Barbarian Assault. I think it's so worthless that they force us to play this mini game for so long and so many things, and I still have to do it for my
It's
elite
basically
diary.
like asking you to max every role in the game.
Yes,
It would have
like
been better if it was like get level 3 in every one. I don't know.
yeah. Well, like it's just I agree with you. Like it's fine as a mini game, and it's fine to get the fighter torso and some of those cool like granite stuff that it's free. You can go get it, and it's awesome. Like the fighter torso for some people, like it's a lifesaver. But for
Mhm.
me, it's just like I didn't like it enough. I'm not doing that. And now because I'm at my elite diary grind, I have to do it now. And it's just oh, I'm not looking forward to that couple weeks of me doing it.
Dude, you're talking about hating it right now, and I'm thinking right now, like, man, I have an awesome event idea for that.
What is it?
And it's basically like, okay, we get 10 people, we get 2 different teams of 5. Whoever can kill the penance queen first wins, and they win like the pot.
Oh dang. That'd be
And
cool.
teams are formed like maybe 3 days in advance, so you can like actually meet up and practice and like
Oh dude, that'd
get
be
your
awesome.
role assigned as a team of 5, and then once the day, like once the event starts, you're ready to go and you actually are prepared for it, and you're
Dude.
racing against the other team.
How about instead of just one kill, you do it for like 10 kills in a row?
10 kills? Damn.
Well,
Probably 2 or 3. It takes a little bit.
it does take a little bit, but like it's a race, man. Like you can't
Yeah.
you might have one mess up in one kill that like screws
Yeah.
your whole team.
Yeah.
Whereas, like if you did 10 kills, like there's a lot of time to make up there. Like you might be able
Right.
to get back. So I don't know.
I think it'd be fun.
I think
We'll
it'd be
have
awesome.
to put that
Well,
down and think about it.
I think it would it take off some of the feeling of grind from trying
Yeah.
to finish your elite diary. It's just like, hey, we want to do something fun with this elite diary like thing. Let's go do something fun instead of dreading this
Yeah.
crap.
Like instead of the 10 kills, every kill with the queen, you'd have to be a different role.
Oh, that'd be insane. Do 5 kills or 4
Yeah.
kills?
It'd have to be 5 because there's 5. Well,
There 5?
4.
I think there's 4 because you have 2 attackers.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Anyway, I think that'd be cool.
that'd
We'll
be
talk
really
about
cool.
that behind the scenes. Anyway, I just hit 96 herb lore right now.
GZ, buddy. GZ. 3 more. Get it.
Hell yeah.
Other
I
than
can
that,
read the other question
okay, yeah, go ahead. Oh no, no,
or the
no.
other answer.
Answers left. Yeah.
Sorry, that's what I meant. So Tess Tickle, the one who won the BGS, please message me to claim your BGS. Anyway, he answered. He said, "OMG, Nightmare Zone. I refuse to use it beyond imbuing my items. It just takes away from other aspects of the game. Yeah, it's great for AFK, but so are lots of other things. F Nightmare Zone." And I don't know. I was a pleb and used it to get max combat basically. Shout out to the guide I made on YouTube. I do think it's weird. It's like a project that they made way at the beginning of old school RuneScape, and it's like they just left it there and never really touched it ever again. I I think like everyone else agrees it belongs on Lunar Isle, and I feel like it could use a lot of touch ups and maybe not make it so exploitable to just sit for 12 hours a day to get your combat up. It does kind of feel like you're cheating in getting all that XP, but I don't know. They kind of do force you as well to do it to imbue your items because I don't know. You can imbue your items in other ways. I believe Soul Wars, I think.
Probably.
But yeah,
I
I don't
kind of
hate it
agree
as
with
much as
them,
him. But
but I also kind of don't agree. Like I agree with him on the first experience and your first main. Just because it does kind of take away from the other aspects. Because I haven't used it to get max combat. I have used it a little bit, to grind a little bit to be able to get to certain things in the game. I don't even remember what I was trying to get. I think I was just trying to get like base 80s in combat, and I was just like, the quickest way to do that is Nightmare Zone. So that's what I did. But I don't know. I just think it's neither here or there for me. Some people like it, some people hate it. You
yeah,
can't you can't do anything about it. So it's gonna stay in the game.
yeah. I thought it was an interesting answer because I never really see people complaining about it.
Mhm.
But I can see where he comes from, definitely. Like, I don't love it. I just kind of appreciate it for how easy it was for me to get my skills up. But yeah, I
Yeah.
think we would be able to live without Nightmare Zone.
Mhm.
Or at least if they reworked it into something else and made it into like more of a mini game and instead of just being
'Cause you are
exploited.
killing bosses. Like,
Yeah,
should be points for killing those bosses and, like, less
yeah,
maybe less experience per hour. Like,
yeah.
because you
I
get the
just feel
full
like you
experience.
don't need to fight King Rold. Like, why would you want to refight him? You
True.
should just make it like only the crazy bosses from quests, like Galvic from Dragon Slayer 2. Even though you can fight him at the Mythical Guild, the Mythics Guild or whatever, just make him make it so you can fight him in the Nightmare Zone or Seren from Song of the Elves. And those other like the demon one from whatever it's called.
Maybe make the potions better so it's like you can
Yeah,
utilize them against Galvic and against Seren, if that's her name, I don't even know. But see how many of those, like, Grandmaster bosses or Master bosses you can do in a row.
yeah,
Like, that would probably be really cool and worth doing for your points. Like,
right. Or
and
make Galvic and those other bosses a Slayer task option. Then you go to the Nightmare Zone to kill it.
oh, that'd be cool. I don't know. I agree and also disagree. That's where I'm gonna stand with Quinn or
Yeah,
Testicle. The last one I'll read it out is from Son of a Bith. We've talked about him too. He said Lovakinj favor. which is interesting. Like it must have put a lot of thought into it, or he's doing it right now. So
Exactly.
that's one of the two things. So he's probably doing it right now. He said, I'd remove it to replace it with something more engaging, maybe including the blast furnace or the minecart mini game, which I agree. Like the favor in Kurend, that's what, right? No.
Yep.
Yes, in
Yeah, the
Kurend
current favor.
is just, I don't know. Some of it just seems mind numbing. Like why for one of them do I have to plow a field for like 5 or 10%? Like
Yeah.
like what is that? But like Lovakinj, I can't. Yeah, Lovakinj was the one where you have to go mine forever and like you get hurt with these clouds and stuff, and it is just annoying. Like I agree with them.
Yeah.
Just a little rework.
Like, I think that they did it back way early when Zaya was needing a lot of rework. And I feel like this favor needs to be fun to do because, of course, some skills that you grind, to get your levels up, they aren't always fun, but you do it because you enjoy getting the gains.
Mhm.
But you're only going to do these tasks or this favor once and then it's done. Like I have this tab open, I have 100% in all favor and it's done. And now this tab is now just useless.
Yeah.
And I just wish that the whole experience of getting all the favor was more enjoyable instead of just like an obstacle to get through.
For
Because
sure.
it seems like it's a big part of the progress of your account because it's an entire tab.
Mhm.
And I just feel like they could have done better with like every single favor, including the Lovakinj favor. Just make it
Yeah.
a really enjoyable experience to kind of introduce you to the entire continent of Zaya instead of making it like a really bad experience and making it a bad memory, basically. Like, oh, I'm glad I got that done.
Yeah, it's done and out of the way. Like
Yeah.
even thinking of all the other ones, like Shazian, like you had to sit there healing soldiers for X amount of time, and it was like a 2-hour grind. Like
Yeah.
that wasn't fun. Port
Yeah.
Piscalarius had to go dig up sandworms forever.
Yeah.
Um, I don't remember Hosidius. Like 100. Like I know you plow the fields, but I don't remember what else you do.
The Arceus one, you're in the library just running around finding books.
Yeah. Well, and I thought that one was kind of cool. Like
It was really interesting.
I think after the 5th one though, you get kind of
Yeah.
bored and kind of done with it. And I
Yeah.
don't think I'd ever be able to do it without Runelight. Like thank goodness for Runelight.
Yeah, we take Runelight for granted for sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
If there was no Runelight, you know for a fact I would have gotten it. There is no way in heck
Never.
I could do that.
Never. Never,
Never.
never.
Okay. Well, that's all the responses we got. Thank you guys for responding to the question of the week. Do you want to read off the next question or do you want me to do it?
Go for it. I'll post it in the Discord while you read it.
Sounds good. The next question is if you could transfer any skill level that you have in OSRS right now to real life, what would that skill be? I'm gonna let you guys think about that for the week. I'm gonna think about it for the week, and I hope to see some good answers for the next podcast. Um,
Yep. We'll talk about that next time.
yes, for sure,
Save our thoughts.
for sure. With that being said, anything else?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
Awesome, sweet,
It's been a great episode. It's always great to come back and record and talk about our progress and all things new in RuneScape. Always a good time.
perfect. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, like the or subscribe to the YouTube. Come join the Discord. Come be part of the family. Come join the clan. We'd love to see it grow. We're already at 38 members, which is mind-boggling, man. Like, can we just take a moment for a second? That is awesome that we're already at 38 people in the clan. Like,
Amazing.
that's awesome.
And like in peak hours, like half of the people are online, it seems like.
Like, it's amazing. Thank you guys, and we can see the support. Like, there, it's not just random people throughout all of it. Like, it's people that are actually active and good. Like, I love seeing it. So keep doing good things, guys. Thanks for being part of the clan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a good one.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye.